Hey friends, happy Sunday morning. It is going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Hey guys, I just wanted to share something that was on my heart this morning, something that I hope blesses you as much as it did me. I had a very timely Bible study. I was in Psalm 73. This is a Psalm of Asaph. I highly encourage you to read it. It is a gem, especially in light of the world that we live in today. You know, we look around and people are doing whatever they have to do. They're stealing, they're robbing, they're doing all kinds of things to amass wealth, to get fame and fortune that will never last. And this is what the psalmist was talking about. And he starts off and he says, surely you are good to Israel, to all those who are upright in heart. He was saying, Lord, I know that you're good to those who follow you. But this is, and then he says, but my feet almost slipped. He said, when I was envious of all those around me. And he goes on to explain those who he had a temptation to be envious of, those who are evil and they just seem to prosper. He said that they never have to worry about anything. They never have to worry about the daily things that we worry about. It seems like they always have strength in their bodies. They're beautiful. They get all of these things. They amass wealth upon wealth upon wealth. They just say there's no God, so we can live the way that we want. And he said, I almost envied them. But I love this. In verse 16, he says that when I tried to understand all these things, I was deeply troubled till I entered the sanctuary of God, where I understood their eternal fate or their eternal destiny. It took this. He was so confused. He's like, Lord, I don't understand. And I think this is a question that many Christians have said, Lord. And he was saying, why should I be upright? Why should I try to be pure when everyone else in the world is prospering? But when he went into the sanctuary of God, he gained an eternal perspective. He was looking at the world with a worldly perspective, and he forgot that this world and everything in it is passing away, and that eternity is forever. This life is but a vapor. It is here today and gone tomorrow. And what we do here in this world will determine where we spend eternity. And if we live for the world, if we live to amass fame and fortune and all of these things at the expense of storing up our treasures in heaven, we will reap what we sow. And that's what he was saying. And then at the end, when we breathe our final breath, we will be so happy. We'll look back on our life and be so glad that we made the sacrifice, that we followed Jesus Christ no matter what, that we stayed faithful and we gave up the things of this world which aren't even going to matter. They're fading away. They rot and they rust. But those who have lived for the world, when they breathe their final breath, they will be facing their final eternity and wish that they could trade everything for what we are going to inherit. So guys, I really, really hope that blesses you. And I hope it reminds you that it is worth living for God in this world. We are going to reap heaven and everything that comes with it by staying faithful here on this earth. And let me remind you, it's this eternal perspective that the psalmist gained when he went into the sanctuary of God, when he went among fellow believers, when he worshiped with them. And Hebrews 10:25 tells us that we should not neglect meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but we got to do it even more so as the end days draw near. We need this understanding. We need this perspective. We need to be with our brothers and sisters. We need encouragement. We need uplifting. We need to worship God together and study his word together. So guys, I really, really hope that blesses you. Speaking of church, I'm going to finish up my run and get off to church. It's going to be a great day.